the first governor that stands up for the 10th Amendment and the Constitution of the United States. Let me tell you something. Some of us have spent our entire career fighting for the Constitution, and we rarely ever see a governor, a leader, stand up for the Constitution like our governor did.
The microphone doesn't like it. Well, I mean, what can you? I mean, look at it. The governor. There's a thing in radio called a team. This is a team. Now with us, is this the better? Yes, this is a better microphone. Okay, with us now is the former state representative, a 30-year resident of Arlington.
Between those people who believe that big government's the solution and those of us who believe that big government is the problem. So you know what we've got to do? As Kelly said, we've got to go from here and we've got to move forward, but in the meantime, we need to look to his first full term in 2002.
Governor Perry was re-elected in 2006, and his journey is an extraordinary one, from a tenant farm in the rolling West Texas plains to the governor's office of our nation's second largest state and the best state, I might add, in that area. Rick Perry's political career started in 1985 as a representative for a rural West Texas district in the State House of Representatives. He was first elected to a statewide office in 1990 and served as the Texas Commissioner of Agriculture for 2 terms. Governor Perry hails from Paint Creek, a small farming community north of Abilene. His father, Ray Perry, served as a Haskell County Commissioner, school board member, and a World War II tail gunner. Thank God. As governor, his administration has focused on creating a Texas of unlimited opportunity and prosperity by improving education, securing the border, and increasing economic development through classical conservative values. You know, when Texas faced a budget shortfall a few years back, this man didn't decide to raise taxes as our governor. Instead, he looked for more efficient government. That's the way to
but love it so much you're willing to take a stand for it today. Your voice added to the defense of liberty. Your voice added to the defense of liberty. A lot of patriots. A lot of patriots. Are there more patriots that I'm hearing in this crowd?
history when patriots had to disguise themselves. They had to sneak around in the dark for what they stood up for. Back in 1773, there was a group of brave Americans who valued freedom more than their own safety, and they took a stand against unfair taxation. And I'm proud that as we stand here today in the clear light of this beautiful Texas afternoon and tell the truth about the state of our nation. And to be honest with you, things have been better. There are some serious financial issues that are stalking our economic times here, that are stalking our nation, and they need to be set right. Unfortunately, the folks in Washington, D.C. who got the upper hand in the 2008 elections are rampaging through the halls of power. They're overturning the rights that we have, or we had, one by one, making choices that would leave our founding fathers scratching their heads. It seems that the folks in Washington have forgotten about the foundational documents of our republic. They are happily ignoring the limits our founding fathers put on the federal government. Limits those early leaders ratified because they had seen what happens when government goes unchecked. And so our Washington continues to erode our rights while they spend not only our tax dollars, but the dollars our children will someday earn, and hopefully they'll get a chance to spend. It's time for us to restore the fundamental principles of our nation and restore our commitment to a set of shared values. I'm talking about values that were forged on the anvil of experience. Values that form the nucleus of this nation. Values that our fighting men and women have died to defend all around this globe. For any of my fellow veterans that are here today, especially those brave men and women who have fought in Afghanistan and Iraq, I want you to know I don't consider you to be a right-wing extremist. You are a true patriot in my book. And I might add, you are surrounded by fellow patriots who embrace concepts like lower taxes, smaller government, and freedom for every individual. Our economic strength in this state.
In order to throw off the shackles of an oppressive government and to provide to the people of this land their God-given rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Who understand the Constitution, who understand America, who understand and agree with the ideals, the values, and the principles which have made this nation the greatest nation on earth. So that others might see a new birth of freedom, and so that this nation, conceived in liberty, would not perish from this earth. Let us resolve today that a new seed of liberty has been planted in the American soul. A seed which on this day has taken root and spread to cities and towns across this land from ocean to ocean.